Yo, what's going on, everybody? It is your boy Fitz TV here, aka G33. I'm back here with another video on the channel for you guys today. And today we're gonna be talking about some Dragon Ball superhero. And I'm gonna be honest, if it feels like forever since we've done a DBS superhero video. I'm not one of those, Dragon Ball YouTubers that's gonna make videos really speculating, and trying to make predictions on what could happen or what can't happen in the movie, because I feel like that's really a waste of time. Yes, it's cool to have different theories and things of that nature, but me personally, I just, that's not me. I'm not gonna sit and make a bunch of, try to make a bunch of clickbait videos talking about something that, is most likely not gonna be in the movie. This is not me. I usually just like to do videos on the information I have, and then, sometimes, maybe every once in a while I'll make a prediction video when it comes to Dragon Ball, but you guys know me, that's not really my thing. I like to talk about what we do know, right? And the thing about it is, this movie comes out in 2 months. I'm posting this on February 3rd. But yes, in 2 months, this movie will be out in Japan. And I would predict that most likely, knowing, the way usually anime movies do their cycle, I would probably predict that the English dub for this movie will probably be released sometime this summer. Probably like July, August. Funimation will probably promote this as a the summer anime, the summer anime movie of 2022, right? That's what I think would happen. But if I and this goes along with the title of the video, right? I think that the marketing for this movie has been very, very poor. This may be some of the worst marketing I've seen Toei do for a Dragon Ball project in a while, really. And I'll get into that a little bit more as we a little bit later. I'm gonna try not to make this a long video, but you guys will see what I mean in a couple of minutes. So my boy DBS Chronicles, right, one of the most credible people in the Dragon Ball community, he posted this a little bit earlier today, right, very early this morning, about 5 a.m. saying more confirmation about Goku and Vegeta's minimal/minor role in the movie coming up in a few hours. And I was like, and for some people, right, this is going to come as a surprise. For people like me, I kind of saw this coming, and I'll explain why. Based on what we've seen in the trailer so far, like I said, we know there's a lot in this movie that they have not revealed to us yet. Just a lot, but one thing that I've noticed, right, usually when it comes to these anime projects, even months in advance, you already get little leaks of stuff that's going to be in the movie. Not like footage, right, but usually stuff like toys and posters, right, things of that nature. And we know a lot of the toys that are going to be released that are centered around this movie, but most of them, especially when it comes to Goku and Vegeta, right, has those characters in their base form. Same thing with Broly. We know that Broly's in this movie. We know that Goku Vegeta will be training with Broly in this movie, probably in the early stages. But one thing that we thought is that, of course, a theme that's been going along throughout the duration of Dragon Ball Super is, right, Goku and Vegeta eventually always have to head down to Earth, right, and they deal with the threat, no matter if it's Frieza or Goku Black, right, or Moro, or whatever it is, right. And that's what a lot of us were expecting. We're expecting at some point Goku and Vegeta will get involved with this, this Red Ribbon Army threat, with the, with the new androids, and so on and so forth. But based on the marketing for this movie, there's no sign of that at all. And one of the big things is Goku and Vegeta and a lot of the toys that are going to be released with this movie. You don't see Goku and Vegeta, having Super Saiyan or God or Super Saiyan Blue or Ultra Instinct or Ultra Ego. There's no signs of that whatsoever, right? And the thing about it is, those are forms that we, outside of UI and UE, of course, right? Those are forms that, you would expect Goku and Vegeta to be using in this movie, because those are the forms they've used throughout every single arc of Dragon Ball Super. So why not promote those toys? The fact that these toys only have Goku and Vegeta in their base form, right, in the outfits they'll be wearing in this movie, is very, very telling. Very, very telling. And like I said, we know that Goku and Vegeta will be fighting Broly or training with Broly on Beerus's planet, at least in the early stages. But there's nothing else. Why wouldn't Goku and Vegeta be using their other forms, even if they were just training with Broly? We know how powerful Broly is. Goku and Vegeta know how powerful Broly is, right? The fact that it seems like they might not even be using their other forms, for this movie. It's very, very telling on how they're gonna have a decreased role, right? And that's gonna make some people happy, And like I said, I'll talk about that in just a sec. But there's this. You guys know I'm forgetting his name. Right? Let me check. This is from one of the producers of Akira Izuku. There he is, right? He's he works very closely with Toriyama, and he's kind of like the face, one of the faces when it comes to Dragon Ball's the anime, right? No matter if it's the DBS anime or the movies, you guys know how popular this guy is, right? So he put out this quote, right? There was like an anime festival where they revealed some new information about the DBS superhero movie, but not a lot. So this is what he says, and I quote, and you guys can read it on the screen. It's been almost 40 years since the start of the series, but never before has there been a work with so much heart. We are using a different approach to express the visuals this time, and of course you guys know this, right? If you guys seen the trailers, you guys know the animation is going to be different. This time, and this is the key thing, right? This time, the story is centered around the master-disciple duo of Gohan and Piccolo. So they are the main characters here, Gohan and Piccolo. And I kind of been able to tell from the start that they were going to have an increased role in this movie, a huge role. I did leave a little bit of room, of course, since Goku and Vegeta are the main stars of DBS, right? That Goku and Vegeta would get involved at some point. But I had a feeling that Gohan and Piccolo would have, the largest role in this movie. And I'm happy about that. I'm ecstatic to see that Gohan and Piccolo are going to have increased roles, right? Gohan wasn't even in the Broly movie, and Piccolo had a very minor role in the Broly movie. He was just there to show Goku and Vegeta how to fuse, or to show Vegeta how to fuse, because Goku knew how to fuse at that point. But you guys get the point, right? So I'm very, very happy that they're gonna have this huge role where the story is centered around them. But there is one problem I have with this, and I'll talk about that in a sec. Up until now, everyone has been getting stronger and stronger, so Earth is the stage this time. How will the people on Earth stand up to this threat? Is how we came up with this story. So I'll just read that again. So Earth is up until now, everyone has been getting stronger and stronger. They're talking about Goku, Vegeta, right? Piccolo, Gohan, even Krillin, right? So Earth is the stage this time. How will the people on Earth stand up to this threat? Is how we came up with the story. The title was decided after we had finished the story. There was a lot of discussion about having super in the title, and a lot of us have talked about how, it is very, very cringe that this movie is called Dragon Ball Superhero. A lot of people have been talking about that. To me, it's more about, the actual movie itself than just the name, but I can understand why people didn't like it. But I do like how, they at least confirm here that having super was going to be very controversial. But we wanted to convey the idea that everyone is a hero, which is why we decided on this title. It may be a bit of a cliche, but that's what we came up with. So the main theme of this movie is that everyone is a hero. Right, and of course you could tie that with Gohan and Great Saiyaman, but I do like how the story is being centered around Gohan and Piccolo. I'm excited about that, and I'm gonna play the trailer here in the background, just as I'm talking. Like I said, it's not gonna be a long video, but just so you guys have a little bit of like a background, right? I'm super excited that Gohan and Piccolo are going to be the centers here, right? And they're going to be going up against Gamma 1 and Gamma 2. This is different than the Broly movie. The Broly movie was very, very intense, right? With everything they told about the past, with Bardock, with Frieza, right? And then going, we all know Bardock's sacrifice, and then how that leads into the future, and Broly's kind of tragic background, all those years he spent on planet Vampa with nobody. And then, how everything that's happened in the past, was meant for, it was fate and destiny for Goku, Vegeta, and Broly to meet one day and then to have this epic battle, right? That was a very intense story. It was a simple story, but it was intense. And I think a lot of us will agree that the Broly movie is one of the best Dragon Ball movies of all time. It's a simple story, but everything, around it is great, right? The character of Broly, the action, the music, the animation, right? There's so many great things about that movie. And, we've heard them, everyone at Toei and Funimation, Shueisha, right? They want to make this movie better, than the Broly movie. They wanted to be on a higher scale. They've said that this movie is, a little bit more down to earth. It's not as intense as the Broly movie, right? It's a different story. It's a different tone, and that's fine. You don't have to have every single movie be, the end of the world, some super crazy battle. And you could tell that just from the trailers itself, right? With having Pan, young Pan in there and things of that nature. And the fact that Goku and Vegeta are not really involved should tell you right away that, this, the tone's going to be a little bit different, right? Because, of course, if the Earth was, was in critical danger, right? Wouldn't Bulma get in touch with Goku and Vegeta and say, get back there now? My problem here, it's like I said, I have no problem with the tone, and I'm super pumped for this movie. I'm happy that Gohan's getting the spotlight and Piccolo. I love that. That's what a lot of us have been wanting. And, hopefully we also get Goten and Trunks and see them, be older as well. Like, I'm pumped to see all that. My problem is, simply put, the promotion. Because I feel like if this was just Goku and Vegeta going up against Gamma 1 and Gamma 2 and whatever else happens in this movie, that they would be all over the promotion. Remember how hyped people were for the Broly movie? Remember that whole year? I remember, what was that? It feels like forever ago. 2018, I believe. Right? It feels like forever ago, man. The years go by so fast. But remember 2018, when that whole year after the Dragon Ball Super anime ended, and all year we were getting trailers, we were getting, so many updates. If you guys were subscribing to me back then, I was posting something about the Broly movie nearly every, at least 3 times a week. I went to my playlist now and I saw all the videos I made on the Broly movie. I think when it comes to this movie, right, the superhero movie, I think I've only made about 4 or 5. Just videos around the DBS superhero movie. When it came to the Broly movie, there were some weeks where I was making 4 to 5 videos just on the Broly movie, because the hype was so real. Those trailers, we had 5 different trailers for the Broly movie. Right, I remember the first one at San Diego Comic-Con. When they first revealed the movie, right, officially announced it. The second trailer was all about Bardock and stuff in the past. The third trailer was talking about the action in this movie. The fourth trailer, that was a music video. Remember, they had the Blizzard music video, but there was so many new scenes in that movie, right? And then the fifth and final trailer was when they revealed Gogeta. The hype was so real for that movie, man. But for this movie, I think we've had 2 or 3 trailers, but they've been very, very short, and still we don't know a lot about the story. We just know that the Red Ribbon Army is back, right, and they're going after Goku and Vegeta and a lot of people close to them, right. And we know that Goku and Vegeta are on Beerus's plan to train with Broly. And we know that it looks like, Gohan and Piccolo will be the ones taking center stage, like I just told you guys. And I am hyped about that, but you guys should be promoting the hell out of this. Gohan and Piccolo deserve the same amount of promotion as Goku and Vegeta. Some will argue that Gohan is just as popular a Dragon Ball character than Vegeta. I don't know about Goku because Goku's the star, but, Gohan's one of the most popular characters in the show. He's easily in the top 3. It's Goku, Vegeta, and Gohan in no particular order. So why aren't you, promoting this movie the same way you promoted the Broly movie? I understand there's a different tone, and I understand this is, a different movie. You could tell this is not the same movie. I mean, this is a different movie, but still, promote the hell out of it. We should be hyped. And yes, me personally, just because I am a huge Dragon Ball fan, I am excited for this movie because, we haven't had anything from the DBS anime since the Broly movie, which was 4 years, 3-4 years ago now, right? So yes, I am pumped for this movie. I cannot wait to see, will Gohan get a new form? I cannot wait to see what Gamma 1 and Gamma 2 are made of. I cannot wait to see Goku and Vegeta training with Broly, right? But still, I'm just disappointed with the promotion. Yes, I do expect things to ramp up. There's no, of course, I expect by the end of this month we should get another trailer and hopefully a more official story trailer. I do expect us to get that probably by the end of the month because I believe that's when that's when everyone said we would get a new trailer. And of course, March is going to be jam packed with stuff, and then of course April in the weeks leading up to this movie being released, right? We're gonna get more. But the thing about it is, man, well, I remember about 2 months before the Broly movie release, we had 4 different trailers, 3 or 4 different trailers out at this point. We knew a lot about the story, and now it was just getting pumped for the movie, waiting for it to release, and when the Broly movie released in Japan, I forget the specific release date. I believe it was December in 2018, right? Late December-ish. And then we got the movie here in America like a month afterwards, right? It was hype. Everybody was pumped. I will never forget my experience of going to that theater and sitting in a packed theater with Dragon Ball fans watching that movie, right? Everyone's reaction when Vegeta goes Super Saiyan God for the first time in the anime and things of that nature. It was awesome. But man, I think this movie deserves that same level of hype. Even if, right, I know some people are going to be disappointed that we're not going to get to see Ultra Instinct make its movie debut, right? After UI has been around now for 4 years, right? It's already been nearly half a decade since Ultra Instinct was revealed to us. And then, we're not going to get to see, for people who read the manga, right? People are not going to get to see Vegeta's Ultra Ego form, right? Yes, that might be disappointing, but still, I'm pumped for this movie. I feel like everyone else should be the same, but I don't blame them if they're not that excited for this movie because of the promotion. Gohan, getting center stage, man. Who knows? I don't know. Maybe this movie could be better than the Broly movie. I don't know. I can't make a prediction. I can't say that until I've seen the movie for itself, right? The Broly movie to me is the greatest Dragon Ball movie I've ever seen, and I've seen them all like tens of dozens of times. But still, personally, I think they need to do a better job of promoting this movie. If you're gonna have it, especially if you're gonna have it centered around Gohan and Piccolo, right, who haven't had this big a role in Dragon Ball in years, right? The Tournament of Power, was the last, and of course they did great in the Moro arc, but when was the last time the story was just around Gohan and Piccolo? That was the Blue Saga? The Cell Saga? It's been forever since the story's been about Gohan and Piccolo. So I feel like they deserve to have that level of promotion. And I'm excited. Just looking at it, I know I keep playing the trailer in the background, but I am so pumped to see what Gohan and Piccolo do in this film. Especially Gohan. I'm hoping Gohan gets a new form in this film, but I just cannot wait to see. Right? And, I'm excited to see what happens with Pan and everyone else. It should be a fun ride. Even if it's different than the Broly movie, I think it's going to be good. But, at least promote it, man. Get us hyped. Man. This is a movie that should break the record that Broly set. Because every movie should be better, in my opinion. That's the way I see things. So, that's my main problem, with it. I'm hyped as hell that Gohan and Piccolo are going to be the main characters, but damn, man, you're doing a poor job of promoting them. We got 2 months left before this movie comes out, and the hype level is not there. It's not there. And I do think it will be risen, once we do get a new trailer and they show us some of the stuff they've been hiding, right? But but come on, man, come on. You know, there's so much they're hiding, and it's time to start showing that to us, even in little tad bits. You know, like come on, I'm tired of waiting. Give me more for this superhero movie. That's all I'm asking. You know. But yeah, that's my problem right now. You know, so like hopefully the title of this video makes a little more sense for you guys. You know, but I'm gonna end the video here. Thank you guys as always, man, for joining me here on the channel. If you guys enjoyed, leave a like on this video, man. Let me know in the comment section, what is your hype? What is your excitement for this movie? You know, is it, you know, are you think it's gonna be one of the greatest Dragon Ball movies of all time? Are you just more casual, like, you know, I'll go watch it? But you know, I'm not, you know, pumped out of this world for it, or do you just not care? Right? Let me know your thoughts. Be honest in the comment section, and why. But other than that, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. Leave a like on this video. You know, subscribe if you guys are new to the channel. Hit the bell next to my name, Fitzpunk TV, so you guys are notified every time I post a new video. Yeah, and as soon as we get more info when it comes to DBS superhero, you know, of course, this is your home. So make sure you guys have notifications enabled, because as soon as we get more trailers and more info about this movie, I will make sure you guys get that information. So thank you guys as always for the love and support. I will see you guys later. Have a great night, guys. Peace.